Well, this has been a tough day for a man in Chesapeake. He's been fielding questions about his changing story at a homicide scene.
Yeah, Tom, Mike Ward told me that even his own father called him and asked, what's the deal? Well, last night we aired an interview with Ward right here, the man originally dubbed a Good Samaritan for jumping out of his truck and running into a burning house last month. Firefighters found 37-year-old Brian Riddick's body inside that house. But as the investigation unfolded, part of Ward's story didn't seem to add up. Today, we asked Chesapeake Police if he is a suspect.
On the day of this fire, Michael Ward snapped the pictures and told 10 on Your Side what happened.
So I jumped the fence and grabbed a 2x4 out of my truck, and jumped the fence, started busting windows out, and I heard, some people inside screaming, "Help, help."
But investigators later discovered there's no way Ward heard Brian Riddick calling for help because Riddick was already dead when the fire started. Here's what Ward said when we went back and asked him to explain.
The person that I basically heard was the other police officer that was in the house through the front door.
After the second interview, 10 on Your Side called police. They told us investigators questioned Ward and they now believe he did hear first responders yelling. In fact, they took a police officer to the hospital for smoke inhalation. We asked if Ward is a suspect or the person of interest identified in this court record. Here's what police told us. Ward has no clear designation as a person of interest or suspect. We now have people of interest, they told us, and confirmed they're now talking to a handful of folks. Ward said he hasn't heard from police since 2 days after the incident. The man initially called a Good Samaritan told us he's not worried about his reputation, just justice.
I hope they find who did that. That's clearly a shame, with 2 kids, single dad and all that. So, I feel for him.
And I talked to Ward again late this afternoon, Tom, and I asked him, hey, in hindsight, after all you've been put through right now this past couple of days, would you do it again? Would you change things? And he said, yes, I would do it again. He said, I would not help somebody else because it might come back to bite me in the end.
And a story we have to stay on top of when they do find the person who did this.
And hopefully make an arrest soon.
Yeah. All right.